Yeah. So, uh, it's been about 6 years of Strength Side on YouTube, and um, I've just, I've been learning as I go, and the one thing that I offer anyone that like it comes to me for advice about
Yeah.
starting a YouTube or just starting a brand in general is like you just have to show up. Like you just have to keep on doing it. So many people start, stop, start again, stop. Like, you just have to. I'm actually rereading a Stephen Pressfield book called "Do the Work," and
Ooh.
I was just reading a passage this morning that he was just like he was just essentially just explaining that when you're a professional, when you switch on that professional hat, you know that all you have to do is just show up for
Mhm.
your day's work. And like the amateur, they think too big picture, they think down the line, but the professional knows it's just this that's in front of me right now. And like when I think back to my journey, it was just every week it was like, all right, what's going to be the video this week? Like, let's do it, let's jam it out. Sometimes I'm super motivated, sometimes I really don't want to do this shit, but I just showed up to do it. And essentially that's where the success came from, was just being there. And like, the more you're there, the more people will trust you, and sticking to my practice. So I kept getting better, and people see that, and then people want to hang around and they want to learn and, jam.
Yeah, man, I think that's that's so interesting. But I think that's such an underrated thing to just like the consistency, man, just showing up and doing it. And I really like, going off that, I really like, one of the things I really like about your channel is that you're very like open, honest with people. Like sometimes you'll be like, yeah, guys, I really wasn't motivated to shoot videos this week or whatever it is. And like you said, you kind of, it's almost like the movement or maybe something, the whatever that video is kind of brings you in, but you stay for the person. And it's cool. Like, I feel like I've known you for like a year and a half now because you build that kind of relationship and that kind of audience. And I do think that's a really cool thing, but I love that advice, man. Just showing up. I love that.
Thanks, dude. Yeah. And I mean, you just touched on another point right there, is just trying to be like really, really authentic, and people can see through like the fakeness so
100%,
easily.
100%.
Yeah. And I understand that to get started, you have to be kind of fake. Like in the beginning, it's really hard to just be your natural self and be really authentic. And that's why I think in the beginning stages, it's good to emulate someone,
For
who do
sure.
you look up to? Who are you inspired by? Try to be them. But then there comes a point where you just like really step into your own, and you wear like pink bucket hats and stuff, it, um, but yeah, it's like, and then the more authentic that you can be, like the more people will just want to stay with you and want to keep like vibing with your stuff.